If you think Adwoa Sarfo had a jet to bring the woman here, and when she came, she refused to come to Parliament. What the treatment Adwoa Sarfo is giving to MPP today, if you think Adwoa Sarfo's seat is declared vacant, we are going to lose. We've already lost again. Already, we've lost because the woman is in the name of MPP, but she doesn't come to Parliament. And now let me tell you, the true sons and daughters of MPP, how we behave and think. MPP doesn't belong to my family. It's not inheritance. We all collectively believing in one ideology, join the party. So one person cannot impose his or her will on the party that this is the only thing that will make me join the party or do what you want me to do. It is completely wrong.
What is there that can't be
you know what?
resolved?
I will answer you. Okay. I did a surgery. I was recovering. I spoke to Chief of Staff and said, look, rest before you come. This same woman who said I should rest made a call through Honorable Esiama that, look, there's e-levy going on and we have a problem. So we need you. Although I said you should rest, we need your vote. And listen carefully. He said, Honorable Esiama told me, look, my brother, I flew first class with Emirates. But Honorable Esiama, because they needed me, said, look, we're going to hire private jets to come and pick you people up. Adwoa Sarfo, myself, Honorable Henry Korte, and Honorable Amwakwata. What I said to the minister, please, I don't want my name anywhere. Any flight, because mine was going to be Monday and they needed a vote on Friday. So the Thursday, I said, any flight you get for me, I'll come. I don't want any private jet. Henry Korte drove from Philadelphia. Dr. Mwakuba should listen carefully. All the efforts everybody has made, a commitment that we've all made. Henry Korte drove from Philadelphia to New York, Kennedy Airport. Honorable Amwakwata flew from Minnesota to New York Airport. I drove from New Jersey to New York. Adwoa, Boston. Dr. Amwakwata, Amwakuba, what do you know? Adwoa Sarfo refused to come. And MPP people should listen carefully. Adwoa Sarfo, they hired a private jet to bring the woman here. And when she came, she refused to come to Parliament.
So who was in Parliament casting the vote that day?
Hold on.
Okay.
She refused to come to Parliament. Chief of Staff, after buying the ticket and flying her in, had to take a motorcade to Adwoa's house. She stood behind her gate for 30 minutes. What kind of rudeness is that? Before she opened, Chief of Staff was made to sit at her living room for 35 minutes. When she came, Babin was tired. She is sick. He's sick. He can't wait. If you can't get your numbers, so be it. And we couldn't vote. Going back, she was demanding another private jet. Excuse me. Dr. Mwakuba, I'm sorry. Please. You don't know what has transpired. Look, about 3 weeks ago, we went to Rock City. Rock City. They put pressure on me to call Adwoa Sarfo. I placed the call through my daughter 13 times. She refused to talk to me. She refused. What do you want us to do again? My daughter said to me that, oh, Daddy, my birthday, I've not received my birthday present. She was born 27th December. I said, okay, put your mother on the line to give me account and I'll let my friend transfer the money. She refused to talk to me. I heard it. The girl was holding, mommy, daddy wants to talk to you. She refused to talk to me. A chief had traveled to where she is just to convince her. She refused to come. Dr. Mwakuba, if we lose Kwabenya's seat, we've already lost. By her behavior, we've lost. So if there's a by-election that we lose, we don't lose anything. Case closed. Look, I have 2 kids with her, so I'm very, very careful the way I go about things. Family issues are put aside. All what I'm telling you is political efforts that we've made. I applaud Dokua. Dokua had just delivered 2 weeks. She left the baby to come here. The second one, she came. Adwoa says no. And now look at the conditions. Dr. Mwakuba, I respect you.
What are her conditions?
Adwoa now is saying that before she comes, Daniel should listen. Agyapong, I'm not a madman just to go and talk. Adwoa's condition is that you have to remove Alex Markin as deputy majority leader.
Yeah.
Announce it that Alex Markin has been removed. Then she will take a plane and come here. Second one, another demand is that if you don't give me what I want, you are not going to get the e-levy passed. And if you don't pass the e-levy, you go to IMF. So unless you give me what I want, I'll never come.
But apart from her request to have Alexander Fenyomarking removed as deputy majority leader, what else is she asking for?
That's what I just told you, that I will not come.
Unless it's announced that it's been removed.
Right? And the second one was that if I don't come, e-levy, if you don't give me what I want, I will not come. E-levy will not be passed. If it doesn't pass, you go to IMF. I had gone there to Chief of Staff's office to plead on behalf of Adwoa. And he said, my brother, please don't go there. If you are saying A, B, C, D, I've just spoken to her. This is her demands. So I said, well, I've done my part.
What would you think would account for her request for the removal of the deputy majority speaker?
Well, maybe she's not happy as a minister for what? Gender. Maybe. And again, Dr. Mwakuba stated that because of Mrs. Kwashiga's age. I will tell you straight. You see, all those people born in Accra, Kumasi, in the cities, you should go back to your village and learn common sense and wisdom. See, you guys here born in Accra, latogene babies, you take decisions anyhow. Go and stay with your grandmother, your grandfather in the village. You will think, oh, you're a village boy, this and that. But the common sense and the wisdom, the impact. Why I'm saying that is that the school feeding coordinators, listen carefully. When Adwoa was made the president, the minister, they came to me. Oh, Adwoa is your wife. Tell her to remove Mrs. Kwashiga because she doesn't pay us. She doesn't do this. One, because of dumping, wisdom, training. I did not listen to them, but I did investigation. And I realized that, look, these women that are complaining about Mrs. Kwashiga, they are rather inflating the schools. Kanoforiata has agreed with Swedro MP, what's his name? No, this is my friend. That look, these are the numbers you have to take. It should be within the budget. The women organizers, MPP women organizers, on their own authority.
Is it Akim Swedro?
Yeah, no. Aguna Swedro.
Aguna Swedro, okay.
women organizers in the party.
No, that's Kennedy Osenya is Akim Swedro. We're looking
No,
for
Aguna
Aguna Swedro.
A lady.
It's a lady.
Don't worry, I'll get the name. She's my friend. You know, so what happened was that Kanoforiata and the minister agreed that this is the number you can take. And some women organizers in our party, on their own authority, gave some schools to some women. And up to date, they've not been paid because it was not captured. So they had gone to Mrs. Kwashiga to change the names of the schools or put in more schools for them. That he said no.
Cynthia Morrison is the name.
Yes, Cynthia. She should, today, what she will do to me. My good sister, I have a problem now. So these coordinators, they were pushing the woman, and the woman said no. But you see, they made a U-turn, came and complained that I should convince Adwoa to remove Mrs. Kwashiga, which I didn't do it. Unfortunately for her, she didn't listen or investigate. And within 6 months in office, he said that the coordinator should leave. And let me tell you straight. Let me tell you, I don't miss words. Me, in MPP, and you media people, the way you twist, I want to state it emphatically. And it should be reported as it is, not twisting. Two things. Family matters, I will not discuss here because Adwoa is good, taking care of my kids. But politically, I will choose Mrs. Kwashiga over Adwoa anytime. Anytime, any day. Because we have to reward hard work, commitment to party. Those days that Kwashiga put his life on the line for NPP party, where was Adwoa Sarfo? And you come to office in 6 months, you write a letter without even consulting the president. You write a letter to sack the woman. The only thing the president got to know was that it was in the papers that Mrs. Kwashiga has been sacked. What is this? So if the president instructs you to reinstate the woman, Otikwapai, Dr. Mwakuba, we respect you, you're a very good man, a loyal party, but respectfully, before you also comment, you should investigate and ask questions. Before you go and put it out there, if we lose, so what? We've been in opposition before. Why are we being threatened all the time? You lose, you lose, you lose.
Do you consider that a threat?
Yeah, of course. That if you make a mistake and remove Adwoa Sarfo, I want to tell Dr. Mwakuba that Adwoa Sarfo is in parliament in the name of MPP, but we are in opposition. So if we lose, we go to by-election and lose. It doesn't make a difference, I tell you. For the way the girl or the woman is treating MPP party. Look, we all have problems in the party. Me, let me tell you, all the sacrifices I've made, with the exception of the judge that I was annoyed, they wanted to take my land and I insulted them. Every court case that I have in this country is because of MPP. But nobody in MPP has even asked, oh, how is the court case?
You clearly have a heart for the New Patriotic Party. You've called for compromise on the part of the NPP because the numbers really, and you don't have a clear majority in parliament.
Yeah.
How do you propose this compromise is achieved?
You know, we all have to put our grievances behind us. Just as I told you that I also have problems in the party. Me, I'm a businessman. the way I run my mouth to defend MPP. If I want a contract, I beg like a kid. Read my lips.
Really?
I beg, yes, I beg like a kid in MPP before they give me something. And when you go there for 100, they'll give you piecemeal 220. I look at them and I say, Lord, forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing. But we are still surviving. It's not rosy as you see it out there. We all have problems, but party first. But party first. So if you think you have a problem and the way you are going to operate is to sabotage the party. Now, you are asking for the president to remove the deputy majority leader for you to be a deputy majority leader. I will also go back to America and tell President Akufo-Addo resign before I come. Yeah. If President Akufo-Addo should yield to Adwoa's demand, I'll also go to America. Then I'll make phone call to Chief of Staff. Well, tell President Akufo-Addo to resign before I come back. Somebody will look at me, Agyapong, you talk too much. Okay, I'm also not coming to Parliament. What precedents are we setting in this party? So please, we have to be truthful. I have kids there, but it's gotten to this point.
And this, as you say, purely is along political lines.
Political.
Has nothing to do with your personal relationship with her.
No, this is political.
Right.
I think she's wrong. She should rather apologize to the party. They should stop begging her. They should stop begging her.
Do you support the cause for her removal?
Yes. But the foundation I've laid clearly tells you that I support for her removal if she doesn't come and sit there and make demands. Prophet, Dr. Mwakuba, what do you know? When she refused to pick my call for 13 times, I tried Sunday, she refused. Wednesday, she sends her PA, calls me, and Adwoa says, if you can help our son's bill. But when I wanted to talk to her, she did not even pick. You, ever since you've been her PA, have you heard that I have argued with Adwoa even one day? He said no. So why did she place the call to you and not me? I'm not going to give her a dime. And Dr. Mwakuba, listen to me here. I don't like people like that, honestly. I have vowed not to insult. I can never blast the beer. Adwoa Sarfo. Chief of Staff called me. I went there. Said, now this is what she's saying. I swear my mother's grave. Chief of Staff gave me 120,000. Deposited in Adwoa Sarfo's Fidelity Bank account. Please, Mwakuba, what do you know?
So a lot has been done.
Yes, I'm telling you. I put the money there in the Fidelity account. Ask her PA if what I'm saying is not the truth. But now we are in opposition. The way Adwoa is treating the party is clearly showing that we are in opposition. And this shouldn't be tolerated at all.
You know, the conversation about her position would not be of
Kuba, what the treatment Adwoa Sarfo is giving to MPP today. If you think Adwoa Sarfo's seat is declared vacant, we are going to lose. We've already lost again. Already, we've lost because the woman is in the name of MPP, but she doesn't come to Parliament.